Shalom, shalom, it's your brother Wasilkamilbey. We are Shamstoppers. Title of this video is called The Black Widow. The Black Widow. And fellas, I got something to show y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. See that shit? Tax exempt status, people. See that? This is one of the greatest channels on YouTube. You can become tax exempt without doing the nationality and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? We are Americans. I'm an American. You know. This is a channel for Americans. Alright? This is not a sovereign citizen channel. We don't do that straw dummy shit. Alright? We're not with that retarded stupidness. That foolishness. We don't do that over here. We're nerds and we actually read fucking books. Okay? So, let's get to it. You ready? Black Widow.
Can't even tell you how many. You mentioned Ike, of course. You were married to Ike for many years, and of course there were bad things associated with that relationship, and people know about this. It seems particularly relevant now with what's going on in the world and what's going on in show business. But you just walked out. Now, how hard was it to get out of that abusive and dangerous relationship?
Well, it was very difficult and dangerous because Ike was a violent person. And at that point, he was on drugs, very insecure, and I had no money, I had no place to go.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? She wanna say he was on drugs, right? So in order to buy drugs, you gotta have what, fellas? Huh? Fellas, if you got a good woman in your life, you know what I'm saying? Lean over and kiss her. You know what I'm saying? I applaud that. This goes out to all the disobedient Black Widow hoes, black, white, Hispanic, Japanese, Chinese, Indian, old disrespectful ass, stinking ass hoes. Who don't let their fathers, who don't let they sons and daughters see their fathers because the nigga ought to give you some money. But you heard about this bitch's mouth. How she was broke, she ain't have no fucking money, and want to say he was on drugs. Well, bitch, the same drug money that he got for you took care of your naughty head, wig wearing ass. That's a wig, fellas. She's a witch. You heard what she just said. She didn't have no money and she ain't have no place to go. Ain't that's a story you dealt with, right, fellas? With your baby mama, but let me continue.
But I just took a chance. I said the way out is through the door. And while he was on one of his sleeping times, I just left the hotel, went out the kitchen way and down to the freeway, actually.
Down to the freeway. Why the bitch ain't call the police? Huh? Why she ain't call the police if he was abusing her? You see how bitches lie? She left that place because somebody put a bug in her ear. Hey, you can make more money over here. Leave Ike and hey, let's do it. We'll give you this and give you that. Right?
And I remember something. During that time, I didn't measure the speed of a car, and I was running across the freeway, and this big truck was coming, and it went rah, rah, and it felt like it was over me. And I thought, well,
Almighty Creator spared her life right there for being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? If Ike Turner was so bad, why his sons and daughters ain't made no video saying how bad their dad was. And I'm gonna wish a early happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day, early. We're gonna do a Father's Day special Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because every day we are fathers.
I won't try that again. But I had to cross that freeway to actually get to the hotel across from where we were working. So.
Now this bitch went to a hotel. She went to the hotel to go get that pussy up and go get some new money and go, she can come off new nigga. Her new pimp. Black Widow. That sound like some child support shit, right, fellas? When you sleep, the bitch is rambling through your pants, getting your social security number. And some of you volunteer your shit because you use your heart for love. But I'm going to tell you something. Love will kill your ass. You heard Ike in that video say he still loved Tina. He was hurt behind that shit. That nigga died from a broken heart. Fellas, you can die from a broken heart. You do know that, right?
You took your life in your hands just to get away from it.
Yes.
Right there. Because when you were with him, he kept all the money from the act, didn't he? He kept all the money and
he kept everything. He always said, when you leave like you came. Right?
Wow.
Now think if you'd have did y'all baby mama like that. Never told her none of your personal business. You hate it now, right? Cause y'all fuck with a Delilah. She is a Delilah. And Ike was Samson because Ike brought shit to the table. Tina ain't bring shit to the table. She was broke. She didn't have nothing. So you got these so-called independent women. Ain't no such thing as an independent woman. I never have seen one in a day of my life. I never, ever, never. I'm sorry. Never. All I see is bitches paying more bills. Because her paying bills is her kryptonite.
And why was it at that stage? What was it that happened then? Why was it that you decided now I can take no more? Had something specific happened, or was it just the build-up over the years?
It was just time to not take any more. It was constantly abusive, other things going on. There was no control. There was no freedom.
There was no control and no freedom. So I'm going to tell y'all something. If Ike was such a violent person, why the hell he promote this bitch to be famous? I don't know. I'm just using common sense. You know what I'm saying? People lie like a motherfucker. You know? This is the demonization of masculinity. She's a black widow. Fellas, if you got a good black woman, and it's only a few black women in this world that's left, only a few, I say 5%. Rest of them is trash. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the other cultures, you got like 15, I say 15, 20%, give or take. The other cultures that's good, you know. But these black bitches though, the majority of them, not all of them, they ain't no good. Don't want to work. You heard what she said, ain't no freedom and ain't control. And then she talking about ain't no freedom. Freedom to do what? Bitch, you was a millionaire. I gave you financial freedom from being a debt slave. Hello.
Just the sameness and the violence, and you just get fed up and you say, life is not worth living if I'm going to stay in this situation. And I stayed there as long as I did because I was trying to help him from the beginning when he told me about his life and how hard it was for him to get a career going. And I promised him that I would never leave him.
You hear that, bitch? Y'all hear that, right? It was hard for him to get a career, but he brought her on. Now this dude had his own band, right? Making money in the nightclub. Giving his mama giving her mama $100, giving her money. And her mama said, you better keep him. Go to the movie. Bitch lying.
Actually stayed because of that promise. But then it got to the point where it became really bad, really bad. So it's time to go.
And you know,
really bad. What's really bad? Would he cut your fingers off? Cut your toes off? Huh? Won't let this man rest in peace. Well, she gonna get it from Shamstoppers. She gonna get it from Shamstoppers. Tonight. Bitch, the devil is a lie. You is the devil and you are a lie. We rebuke all your bullshit. Dirty. Dirty.
Talked a little about the hard times you had with Ike, but what are the high points for you in your career? When you look back, what are the things that you look back on and you think, well, I enjoyed that. That's one of the most enjoyable things I had.
One of the things that I remembered was the first time I got a standing ovation or an encore. It was a television show, and I had finished and gone off stage, and they started, and I remember I came back out and I was so excited, and I said, do you mean it?
Validation. Every bitch wants validation, right? For not doing no type of hard work at all. The nigga gave her that, and now she, you know, taking it and run with it. He the one pushed her in those movies to sing the song right. Anime, you not singing the song right, Anime. Why is you sad, Anime? We making all this money, Anime. What the fuck wrong with you, Anime? Huh? Now, fellas, now you see what I'm talking about, right? You see what the fuck we talking about over here, Shamstoppers. She's the Black Widow. Fellas, these hoes want your money. They don't care about your dick. They don't care about if you got an 18-inch cock, 12-inch cock, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. They want the money and they want these bitches. They want to go to the strip club. You got baby mamas in the strip clubs right now going to see women's bodies and shit. Talking about their bodies look good. Women are naturally homosexuals. Oh, she look good. Look at her butt, girl. Damn, she got a big butt. Damn, she got some big titties. Now, you ain't never heard us on Shamstoppers talking like that towards a man. All we say towards a man, hey, man, he's a nice looking fella. You know what I'm saying? He can pull some hoes. That's all you gonna hear over here. Ain't none of that fucking booker shit over here. Ain't nothing gay, homosexual. We strictly coochie at Shamstoppers. And don't y'all forget that. The right coochie. Not the poison Black Widow coochie. Happy Father's Day, fellas. How y'all feeling this weekend, man? We want y'all to enjoy yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, man. Sue these hoes. This hoe should let y'all know right now how a bitch is. Tina Turner should let you know. She should let you know. That's why she made that song. What's love got to do with it? She ain't had no love for Ike. She wanted that money.
Never had an encore before.
Wow. Well, I'm sure you had a few afterwards.
Well, yes, after that I got used to it and I found out how to handle it and thank the people and all of that stuff.
You wait till you try to leave tonight, they're not going to let you go. You're going to be here for days, you know that. Let me ask about some of the other performers you've worked with and people who perhaps played a part in your career, especially when you came back as a solo artist. Because I believe, is it true that David Bowie and both Bowie and Mick Jagger were helpful and instrumental in you choosing the material?
Yes, very much. They were there like, well, first of all, Mick wanted to do the dance. David was just a gentleman and being there some kind of way trying to find out what he wanted to do with Tina because they were like brothers, kind of like brothers that you are close.
Fellas, I'm sorry to tell you. Tina Turner, I'm going to call her Tina Trash, was not attractive. She looked like a witch, my nigga. Then she looked like a witch. Hold on. Then she like a goddamn witch. Only thing she needs is a goddamn broom. Right? That woman does not look good. Wearing this big ass wig. Mick Jagger look like he high already. Shit.
Trying to find out what he wanted to do with Tina because they were like brothers, kind of like brothers that you are close friends.
Yeah.
And then I end up doing an album with David and a live show. We were dancing tonight. There it is.
Well, I've got a clip of that. This was live in 1985. I think it was in Birmingham, and it's incredible on stage. Let's watch this. And tonight, it's a beautiful version. I'm going to ask you about this afterwards. Have a look at this.
Well, fellas, the Black Widow. Y'all really see what it's about. It's about resources, fellas. It is about resources. That's it. It's about money. And for all you pussy ass, jealous ass niggas using undercover subscription, subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? You want to be an alpha male like Shamstoppers and the rest of the crew? Shit, hit us up. We do counseling. You gotta admit that you was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That you got pimped out by a Black Widow. I had nothing to do with that because I never put you on child support. I never fucked you and had your baby. Okay? Get over that shit. Look over that shit. Move on. If you can't meet a woman who can't bring nothing to the table, you need to send her on. Like Pimpin' Kid said, if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, you can't be in this stable. Fellas, you got a good woman, like I said, kiss her tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tell her thank you for not being like the Black Widow. Because all women ain't evil. The majority of them are. Because they don't want to be mothers no more. They don't want to cook. They want the role of a man. They want the dick. Excuse me, they do have a little dick, but they want the big dick. And they want to fuck you with it. We are the voice that what you want to say, but you're too afraid or scared to say it. You know what I'm saying? We on these hoes over here. And beta ass males. You beta ass males, you gonna get it. Oh, you gonna get it. Because if you got any feelings and emotions on this channel, man, this ain't the channel for you. Okay? This is not. This ain't a channel we claim to be alpha. We say we got a title, but we don't be talking about the dumb shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, fellas. Hit us up. You ready for some tax exempt status? You get a job without them taking your money? Fuck with us. Peace.